for the industry. This is where we are, this Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission. We have 3 acts under us, which is the Communications Multimedia Act, and the Postal Act, and Digital Signatures Act. We regulate the industries, and we have moved since 1998 to the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission. What do? We are the regulator and promoter of the CNM industries with these fundamental objectives: creating a global hub, promoting access and equity, creating a robust applications, and facilitating efficient allocation of resources. How do we actually manage and regulate? Via licensing, economic regulation and social regulation, consumer protection and social regulation. Let's look at the market. What the market is like. Before I move on, yes, these are the acts which is currently under overview. And this is actually the market figure. This is actually based on the foreign data statistics. This is actually to show that there is a demand and supply side which is even in this sense. This is our mobile penetration market with about 57.1 broadband penetration. The government has spent in total 2.4 billion in this area with an investment from the incumbent, which is a telecommunication operator, of 8.9 billion. We have about 43.6 fixed line penetration rate, 94.9 peninsular radio coverage, and currently, if you can see on my right, we have about 34.4 million phone mobile subscribers as opposed to our population size, which is only 28.4. So they are huge out there. This is our Malaysia mobile industry subscribers. If you can see that Maxis currently hold the biggest market share. I don't see any, is there any Maxis rep here? No? Okay. They're about 40%. And U-Mobile, which is our latest player, is about 0.8%. Digi 25.4% and Celcom 34.2%. Our biggest subscribers actually is also again with prepaid. This is our latest figure, which is at 24.1%. This is the mobile banking penetration rate in Malaysia. I got this from our counterpart from the central bank. There are about, if you can see year on, from 2005 to 2010, there are about 30% to 50% increase of mobile banking users. But bear in mind, these are actually internet banking users who are registered with the internet banking, and mobile banking is just an alternative for them to use. These are our current initiatives in mobile commerce in Malaysia done by our local telcos. Celcom is very big on your USSD like cash. Maxis with their mobile wallet, and Digi. So there are various private initiatives done with our telcos. And I will show you, these are our observations within scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then I will share it with you in the next slide. So this is the Malaysian mobile payment environment right now. You can see in the scenario 1, a telco acquire e-money license from the central bank, and the telcos will provide these services, mobile wallets. So this is scenario 1. For example, Maxis, M-Money, Celcom, and Aircash. In scenario 2 and 4, the bank-driven partnership with telcos, or the other way around, whereby the telcos are just the carriers. This is the current scenario in Malaysia. So this is an option from the current internet banking users. Scenario 5, where the banks acquire an MVNO license from us, that's not done yet in this country. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. We'll just have to wait and see. But what do we see? What is our observation from here? First of all, it results in an island of services. It's walled gardens, closed group of customers within a specific environment. It could compromise on security, although some service providers say no. And it's also interoperability issues, which is within the closed system and the closed competition. And some other observations as well that, again, like we discussed this morning, some mobile security issues concerned, where some are worried about the anticipated future threats and concerns and requirements of players in the ecosystem. Now, looking at all these trends, we have developed a Digital Lifestyle Malaysia Plan 2011 to 2015. This plan has taken into considerations various public consultation with our various stakeholders, and I would like to share with you some of these plans. The Digital Lifestyle Malaysia works in tandem with the Economic Transformation Program. It should be within 2010 to 2015 and by review of 2020. The current lifestyle that we're looking at is basically building a digital district, agriculture, learning, work, entertainment and transport. And how do we do that? Why do we need it now? With a broadband penetration around 57%, we need to move beyond broadband. We need to ensure that everybody is connected. The Digital Lifestyle Initiative will greatly ensure that internet-based transactions are of great use to the general population. These are the 6 areas of the Digital Lifestyle Malaysia initiatives. The one that I will focus on is on the second one, which is MyNICE, Next Generation Authentication System, with the 6 pillars. These are the Digital Lifestyle Malaysia, where again we would like to emphasize that everyone will have to stay connected within a DL work or DL learning or DL transport or DL home. And MyNICE will look at the migration prior to NFC, other available contactless technology, be it sticker, dongle or SD cards. And these are the 3 developmental sectors that we will look at. Rather than look at payments and just payments, we want to focus on the other areas, for example, the healthcare, the advertising, RFID secure tracking modules, physical access and loyalty applications. And how do we do that? We have recently set up the Digital Lifestyle Engagement Center. This center is a public-private sector think tank on Internet of Things. It will introduce certain concepts where we would encourage public and private partnership to basically build the digital district using the NFC, and it's also a forum for developing mature technologies other than NFC as well. For example, Wireless Service Sensor Network, RFID, LTE and UWB. And it's also to maintain, where deemed appropriate, any of the 5 intelligent infrastructure which I've just mentioned just now. We recently had a public consultation on this with our various stakeholders last week, and we expect the response to come back to us by end of this month. And that I will end my presentation on this, and if there is any questions.